Yo, don't get back to me like, please, can we get back to where we used to be? But I didn't moved on. I moved on. Like, don't get back to me like, please, can we get back to where we used to be? But I didn't moved on. I moved on. What's up, people? It's your boy Riley Escobar holding it down for y'all once again. And y'all listening to the Just Send It podcast. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know the podcast created to change perspectives, explore new concepts and themes while just giving y'all that timeless conversational appeal. And that it was For Nothing by Little Yachty and Bryson Tiller. Yeah, you know what happened when you go like too far back in like your SoundCloud playlist, and you like, yo, I had some hits back here I was listening to. Like that's kind of what happened. So this is episode. Damn, what episode we up to? We got it. Hold on. I gotta check this. Damn, this is episode 26. We up on episode 26 of the Just Send the podcast, and this is actually the first podcast back in the studio. So shout out to that boy, man. Shout out to Twan, man, for holding it down, man. You heard me. The last podcast. Oh, hold on. Before I even get in and start rambling and stuff like that, let's cue the intro and then we're gonna get into it. So cue intro. What's good, fam? You alright, man? You chilling, man? Yeah, yo, I'm good, yo. You know, Gucci, out here maintaining, trying to do my thing, yo. It's good to know, man. What's good, fam? You good? Yeah, I'm good, yo. Try and flood the streets or whatever. You know how we do, man. We just try, we try to elevate. Briefcase state of mind, So the last podcast, my grandmother, she came on and we was spitting. We actually did that out of state in North Carolina. So like no, it's not gonna be no video component tied to that podcast because grandma was like, yeah, I don't feel like dressing up. Like, is it cool if we can do this sound? And I'm like, yeah, if you want to just spit it and just do just sound, then we can do that. But it was a great podcast. I think that joint was like down there like 2 hours long or so. But like the whole time, like we was really spitting and covering some really, really good stuff. Like me and my grandmother, we always have those really, really long conversations. Because like it's engaging. It's engaging, and like she don't be letting me slide. Even though I be trying to slide, she don't be letting me slide. And then sometimes grandma be saying some wild stuff. I wasn't expecting her to react with that. You don't play house, you don't get house thing. I wasn't expecting her to react like that. But like for y'all that didn't listen to that podcast, please go back to episode 25 and listen. Grandma really showed up, and that's her first time actually being on a podcast before. So she just a natural when it comes to this camera, when it comes to the podcast stuff. She's just a natural at it. So like, I don't know. I'm most definitely gonna bring her back for future pod because we got way more stuff to talk about. But that was episode 26. We on episode 25, and y'all may looked at the title and seen the title said revisions, and it's like, damn, like, what's that about? But we actually want to get into it, right? So like, okay. Let me talk about my trip first. So like, the whole trip was much needed time off that I really need, right? Because you know, ever since I've been at no way, I think I did take off in December, but ever since I've been, even when I took off in December, it was much needed because of all the bullshit I had to deal with from like July till December was fucking crazy at the job. So that vacation was much needed. But this little week to decompress in Kitty Hawk was much needed. I wish I would I wish things was just a little bit more quiet. Like when I went last year with just my grandmother, my aunt, and just me. It was quiet for the most part. Like I could just look and stare at a wall like all day and not be bothered. Like I don't have nobody trying to hold a conversation with me, none of that. I could just look into a fucking wall and just be quiet. But this goes around my niece and my sister, they came and joined me, and like my sister got the tendency of just talking. Like she see you watching the show, she see you like playing the game, and she just be talking. Yeah, she'll just start talking for real. So um, that joint just kind of threw it off. It wasn't as quiet, as peaceful as I wished it would have been. But was the time needed? Like, yeah, it was most definitely needed. Oh yeah, yeah, the time was needed. It was most definitely needed because, like in my head, I was reading my notes real quick. In my head, I was like already like out the door, like at the job. Like I was like, man, if I find something new during the course of this week, that I'm out, and I was applying like crazy for jobs, and they say something, I'm gonna be like, nah, fam, I'm not even coming back, like straight up. But like, you know what happened. Things didn't really pan out like it should have been. You feel me? But the boy's steady applying, and we're gonna talk about the job situation for sure. But like during my time away, because 'cause if you ever, for anybody who ever took time off of a job, right, and you are like the goat of your job or something like that, there's always something. Either people get mad at you while you on your way leaving for vacation, or everybody is kind of mad at you when you get back. That's kind of how it is, right? Like, why should I be penalized that I went on vacation, right? Okay, cool. So while I was out, a lot of like crazy stuff went down at my job. Like the vice president came through and linked on the crew, and then the director linked on the crew the very next day. Like people got linked on like three times just during the course of that week. And like, the homies at the job, they were looking like, bro, Eric Bischoff came through and linked on somebody. Mr. McMahon linked on somebody this morning. This person got linked on again. I'm looking like, damn, bro, like, what's happening? And like, yo, well, I guess since you're not here, like it's being felt. And I'm looking like, dang, like when I come back, it's gonna be crazy. But one thing I did want to say, right, when I got back, when I got back to work, everybody, like all the crew members, was like, yo, what's up, Twan? Like, thank God that you're back. You glad to see you. Like, you motherfuckers, man. Because like y'all petty as shit for saying that shit in front of those managers. Y'all need to hold it down. Like when I come back and I step back in the building, pull me to the side, like, yo, I greatly appreciate you coming back, bro. Shit been fucking crazy here lately, yo. Shit went wild, man. Like, you really be holding it down. Pull me to the side and say it, you feel me? One on one. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. I feel you, bro. I understand. I already know what time it is, yo. I'm gonna get up with you, right? These guys, bro, they right in front of the manager's face. Thank God you're back. We glad. I'm so glad you're back. Whew, I couldn't have make it another week without Twan being here. I'm looking like, oh man, y'all really gonna blow up the spot. So next thing you know, people start being like upset at me. Like, man, just start being upset at me. Wouldn't he talk to me? Wouldn't he look my direction? I said, damn, these niggas really just fucked it up for me. Like, yo, y'all need to chill. Like, y'all need to hold it down. Like, I understand y'all miss the boy, but y'all need to chill. But yo, it was just so crazy, yo. Like so crazy. They was trying to be petty. That was last week. They was trying to be petty and cold towards the boy, but it was what it was, man. I didn't get as much peace and energy on the vacation, but I got enough. And just to hear that, yo, that like I'm not the root of the problem at my job was just like icing on the cake. But I digress. That means that I'm still in the process of looking for another opportunity. Cause I told y'all, food service is like selling crack. And like I ain't trying to sell crack no more. Like for some reason when you put that on your resume, it's like jobs be like, nah, man, he an ex drug dealer. Let's not hire him. I don't know why. For somebody who have 10 years in customer service, and you put that on your resume, that should be like, oh dang. And when I interview people, because I was talking to a friend about this, when people interview me, matter of fact, when people interview me, and they ask me the questions like, yo, have you ever gotten any customer, service disputes, and how did you solve them? And I'd be straight up with it. I said, man, I really don't even get in no customer service disputes like that. Like customers normally be upset at someone else that messed their order up, or like gave them poor service. I normally come over there, what's good with y'all, what you need. Oh, you need three almonds and pancakes. All right, I got you. Here go your three almonds and pancakes, right away. Oh yeah, and grab one or two of them drinks out the box for real, Appreciate it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Bow, right? And send them on that way. And like from that incident forward, they come in and they be looking like, "What's up, Twan?" or "What's up, Riley?" I need the French toast. Da 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 da. They come straight to me. Like, so all those bad customers that people had be good customers to me. And when I be in the interviews, I said, man, I really don't be having no bad moments because all the customers that are bad customers and that are annoying, they just come to me because they know I'm gonna make sure they straight. I'm gonna put my foot on, whoever neck I gotta put it on, and making sure they walking out there with a free drink or the food is hot or whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't know if the interviewers be like, man, he capping, or there's no way it's possible, or you gotta have like at least one bad moment. Like, yo, I seen it all. You feel me? Like the farmers commercial, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. You feel me? So like it's easier to like avoid the stupid ish when you already kind of seen it. But yo, that joint crazy. I was trying to, and I was trying to return to the job with the rock theme music playing and had a pyrotechnics going off and me raising my fists up and everything. But like I couldn't get the pyrotechnic guy to go to the job and set everything up, so I just had to walk in regular. But like in the crazy thing, right? Which is crazy, right? They turned the whole job upside down while I was gone for a week, right? Y'all know how it is when you leave and then you come back and everything different. Okay, cool. My boss is supposed to give me like the update as to the changes that transpired during the course of the job and with the new system we working. Shorty didn't tell me nothing at all. And I'm looking like, okay, I guess nobody's going to give me the rundown on what happened around here. All right, bet. The good thing about being intelligent and resourceful and just knowing stuff is like it doesn't take long, right? So I looked at the new computer system that they installed, how they guys, cooking now and the method and how the line set up. 5 minutes, just like that, straight up. I knew what I was doing. I was probably an expert in it. I was telling this is how you do this is how you do that. This is ain't right. Like an expert in it, and not the expert that like is annoying as fuck, but the expert that like, yo, this is the shortcuts that you really just need to know that's gonna help you. And these are the things that you don't want to do because it's gonna mess up the flow. Lock straight in. It wasn't until like maybe like 2 or 3 days, 4 days later that my boss said something and gave me the lowdown on the. I'm looking like it's already 4 days already passed, man. Like what are we doing? And that's what leads me to these revisions. So since I've been back, especially that first week, revised. Everything got revised. I'm telling you, the resume got revised, the cover letters got revised, the LinkedIn got revised. I'm about to do the portfolio, my these other Shibuki career, job search sites getting revised with new headshots and new updated. Everything is just getting revised so I can make one more strong push to apply for a bunch of jobs. You do 5 jobs a day, something will bounce back. But it is one thing that I just dislike about this current job. And I know y'all hear me talk about my job a lot. It's just the fact that like it's at a weird time. Like people think that like a 9 to 5 or like uh I got like a 6:30 to 3 will be a good shift of work, right? Monday through Friday with the weekends off. But like if you're a person that really like have to do stuff in that free time, like go to the bank, go to other businesses, go to the dentist, go to the doctors, like your whole week like is just fucking tied up with work. You only got the 3 to 5 o'clock to really do something, right? And from 3 to 5, it's fucking traffic, right? So like when I apply for a bunch of jobs, they always be like, "Yo, is it cool if we call you for an interview, or you can sit down and Zoom for an interview at 11 o'clock?" And I be like, "Nah, I can't do that." Or they're like, "How about one?" And I'm like, "Nah, like sometime after, 3, 4 o'clock would be good." They're like, Jeff is not in the office at that time. And it's like, yo, I don't know how to tell y'all, but like I'm gonna tell y'all from 6:30 to 3, I cannot. I'm not available. Like I'm just not available, and it's like I can't take calls in the building because the building is like a black spot. Like it just won't let me receive calls. Won't let me call out, and then like what the fuck do I look like having an interview while I'm currently at a job? Like gotta say that for after the fact, but it's just such a weird time, and then a lot of these jobs are not open like on the weekend, so they not in the office during the weekend. So it's like, yo, sometimes I luck up and get like a later appointment. Sometimes I gotta rush home and hurry up, and when I'm coming in the house, I'm coming in the house sweating, turning the Zoom on, or have to hurry up and go to the library or something and turn the Zoom on and Zoom it. It's fucking crazy, bro. And that's why, like, once I do these revisions and I already finished them, make one good ass push, because like I can't keep doing this shit, man. I can't keep selling crack, bro. Like I just can't keep selling crack. Like my first week back was like a tough week. I got killed, right? And and I think I talked about systems like before, right? But the way shit typically works, right, in restaurants, at your job and stuff, like, it's a system, like a proven system as to like how shit work, and it's a game plan that goes with that system, right? So like you as a manager, you are responsible for creating a system and then coming up with the game plan that's going to lead your team to success. I don't know, but these motherfuckers, they don't do neither, right? Like, I guess the game plan or the system is like super broad. Like, just cook. Just cook can mean a lot of things. Just cook can mean, you know, cook efficiently, cook fast, cook slow, cook outside, cook hibachi style. It can mean 20 different things. So just telling somebody, yo, just cook the food. Cook it efficiently, cook it fast, cook it slow, cook it on the grill, cook it on the fry. What the fuck does that mean? Right? And it just shit is crazy. When I work, right? When I work, because I'm all about like, yo, shit gotta be organized. Like it got to be organized. The squad gotta be organized. I run the line and the station and the shit I do just like we playing video games, right? And I put everybody in position. This is your position that you need to play. Don't move from your position. Like this is your position. Don't move. This same shit goes to when guys going out to the kickbacks, and I'm gonna explain that later, right? But like you stay in your position, you hold down the fort. If you fold on your position, you can cause the whole team to go down. So hold down your shit, right? So I'll typically at work, right? I'll put the dude Max on the fryer. I say, Max, you stay here to my right. You work the fryer. I don't need you to walk past me to go and give him something. No, you stay on the fryer. You keep dropping fries, onion rings, whatever down there. You stay down there. I'm in the middle. I'm like the quarterback, whatever. I'm in the middle. I'm setting the stuff up. I'm calling the checks. I'm in the middle, and everything goes through me. Like that's how it is. Like I pass the fries to the people that's on the left. I pass it back. I pass the bread. I sell the checks. Like that's kind of what I do. The guy to the left of me, right? The guy to the left of me is Josh, right? Josh, Josh, you're in charge of selling the food, right? Selling the items that I hand you and floating, right? You don't come anywhere towards the right. You stay to the left of me and you sell food and whatever. You stay over here. And then the guy, Timmy, he stayed behind me. You on the grill, bro. That means that you cook the stuff that I call out. You on the grill. I don't need you dropping fries. I don't need you over there floating, selling checks. I don't even know what. I just need you to stay right behind me and cook on the grill. When I call for something, you drop it. When I ask for something that's done, you put it up. That's what we do, right? That's it, right? And that's the position that we play. Everybody got their position. Everybody hold down your position. Like hold it down. If you fold, we all fold. Right? It's kind of like in those zombie movies, right? When people gotta like, yeah, hold down the floor. I'm holding it downstairs. I'm holding the door. And you got that one motherfucker that always gets scared and start to run back, and then all the zombies over. Kind of like that. That's kind of how it is to cook on the line. And like, I wish they had more videos that really show this other than Hell's Kitchen. I wish they actually had more videos that actually show like the process of how to actually cook in the restaurant. And I wish I could bring like a camera or something to work so y'all could see it. Cause I explain it all the time to people and to my family, but like they really don't get the experience until they actually sit there and see it, right? But that's it. Everybody got their position, and this is the plan, right? For me, the plan is we're going to cook in the order that the food come in. That means if somebody say, do you have a chicken quesadilla? That's not the order that came in. Do you have beef? That's not the order that come in. People trying to hurry up and ask you for stuff so it can jump in front of the stuff that came in before it. They'll fuck up the timing on your shit. You'll put a whole table 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes back doing that. Just simple. I cook the food in the order in which it comes in. If I if you have 10 checks or you have 50 checks, I'm cook the food in the order in which it comes in. And there's only one circumstances that you don't do it. Hey, there's only one circumstances that you don't do it, and that's when stuff is messed up. You mess something up, and they call for it on the fly. I need this on the fly. That's the one time that you shift something ahead of like all the other orders. But that's the plan. We're gonna cook food in the order that it's come in, even if it get crazy, and we all cook at the same pace. I don't need you, Josh, rushing. I don't need you, Jim, rushing, or I don't need you, Tim, rushing. We all cooking at the same place. We all here together. We all cook together. We all clean together. We all lead together. Straight up. It's kind of like a team. That's how cooking is supposed to be. When you at the right spot, y'all can do 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 covers. But as long as y'all cooking as a team and cooking in the same pace, y'all be solid, right? And the crazy thing, right? Because this happened to me, right? When I was a amateur cook, like I was young, I just started. I didn't understand how to cook. I didn't understand how it worked. Um, and I went down a lot. And to go down a lot, that means that you don't keep up with the flow of the service, and like you get overwhelmed. You put yourself in the hole or in the weeds, and like once you go in there, you need somebody else to come and bail you out. So I didn't understand that. I went down a lot, right? And I tell all new cooks this, like, you're gonna go down a lot. When I went down, my boss, his name is Moneybags at DVI. He got a clothing line for real. He or someone else would have to come to my station and like bail me out. They'll come on my station, they'll say, move, hop on the fryer. They'll knock out, 8, 9, 10, 15 checks, just knock things out, then go back to their station where they wasn't on and knock out the 10, 15 checks that's on their station. So they'll come and get me out the weeds and then go back to that station that's busy as fuck, right? And knock out that. And the whole time everything like that is transpiring, I'm sitting watching grease bubble. Like everybody else is fighting like a war. And I'm the stupid motherfucker watching, grease bubble because I didn't know how to make a salad right. Or I burnt the pizza. And I'm telling you, that happened like 2 or 3 times. After that, it's like, man, fuck this. Like, I can't keep going down. And it's not even managers, like the managers or the owners coming to you and be like, yo, you need to get faster. Cause sometimes they will say that, or you're fired. It's just the fact that you see everybody else getting it in and you're not. So after that, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm not letting nobody kick me off my station. I'm riding this bitch to the wheels fall off. If I go down, I'm going down in a blaze of glory, like straight up. And I've been telling everybody, like, yo, everybody that I ever trained, ever worked with, I said, man, like, if we get hit, you better not go down. And if you go down, you better go down in the blaze of glory. Like you better go down kicking, screaming, and fighting. Because like that's the same thing I be on. And everybody always be laughing like, Tonya, you fucking kidding, boy, you joking. But when we really do be having those Armageddon busy nights, busy services, yeah, that turns boys into men. You know, the weak will survive and the strong will squeal and run to chef for somebody to come and bail them out. That's a fact, right? But I digress, right? So for some reason at this job, right, like we don't really have a people don't play a position and then there ain't no game plan. So every day it's just like we every day we getting fucked up, right? Like, and I'm looking like, dang, yo, like it gotta be something, you know, better than this. So I think what I wrote in my notes for the show is like, I guess like next time I see my boss, I'm gonna ask her like, what does she actually want? Because I know she wants us to cook the food, but like she never really be specific as to like how she want it done. Like, did she want it done efficiently? Like, what did she actually have in mind other than just cooking the food? And this is something that I was supposed to do it today, but I forgot. I'm gonna ask all the associates like, what does you actually want? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from the line? What do you want from the team? Like, for sure, because I want to know like what does you actually want, so I could better help you, you know, get it, or I can understand what your motivation is, what you're working towards. Because yo, shit be crazy, yo. Ever since like COVID, I just noticed that like people communication skills is just it's kind of like fucked in a way, right? Or it be tweaking. It's either people don't be listening all the way, or you know, people get very defensive. I don't know, something be off. So, or people just be talking in gibberish in circles. I don't fucking know. So, to take things back a notch and keep things super simple, like what do you want and direct? What is it you want? What you're trying to do? You know, what do you expect of me? What do you expect of the team? Like this stuff is really important. But I guess tomorrow when I go to work, I'm gonna ask this stuff. This stuff be throwing the people I work with in circles because they be like, where these questions coming from? And it's like, yo, sometimes these questions come from the pod. Sometimes I sit at home at night in my bed and be like, what the fuck these niggas be on, fam? like, like really. But that shit really had me updating my LinkedIn, fam. My LinkedIn is updated, resume updated. You know, I had to update my work history, put some freelance work in there, you know, butter it up, update my skills. And you know I'm talking wild crazy in the skills section. Conversationalist, check. Customer service, check. You know, problem solving skills, check. You know, I'm I'm not lying, but I'm looking like anything that may be a usable something that they may be looking for. I'm putting it in there. Yes, that's me. I am him. Hire me. You feel me? Hire. I'll intern for the first 6 months if I had to. If y'all telling me y'all giving me some bread on the back end. Facts. And I told you I was gonna talk about jobs, right? Let me adjust my mic. You heard me. I told you I was gonna talk about jobs. Like, have y'all ever, because you've probably never been in a situation before, have y'all ever applied for like so many jobs that like you just didn't know what you're qualified to do anymore? Because like that's kind of like the predicament that I'm finding myself in, right? I think since like 2018 or seven, yeah, 2018, I've been applying for like jobs, you know, to try to utilize my bachelor's degree, right? And bro, I've been getting denied. I actually, when I was, you know, jotting up the notes for this podcast, I was like, you know what? Let me check my email and just type in deny and see, you know, what popped up. Like one or two jobs popped up when I typed in denied. And I'm looking like, yeah, they don't say you have been denied in the job. They normally say something like, thank you for applying. So I typed thank you for applying. Oh my goodness. It had at least like 50, 60, 70 different jobs in there, maybe more than that. That shit just for the past 4 years, that shit was fucking crazy. And I'm a list it. It said production assistant denied, video specialist denied, studio assistant denied, AV tech denied, multimedia tech denied, creative production specialist denied, multimedia specialist denied, Studio operator denied. Customer service representative denied. Marketing intern denied. Multimedia producer denied. Receptionist assistant denied. Multimedia production specialist denied. Mail processor denied. I think I did this got denied this week for podcast host engineer denied. What I'm doing the poll right now, I'm looking like, yo, this shit crazy, bro. I think studio ops denied. It was a couple of things. Damn, it was a couple of even internships is denying me. When I was talking to one of my friends. I said, bro, I even get denied from fucking interviews from internships, and they looking like, ain't them joints supposed to be free? I'm looking like, yeah, bro, they supposed to be free. Even the free money denying the boy. But like, I guess it's just going. I guess it's just going to be a lot harder to actually get into something decent than what I expected. Because man, 4 years. Oh my goodness, people saying, man, I don't think this job is a good fit for you. I don't think this is quite what you're interested in because your work is more productive and production, and this is more like classroom stuff. Like, bro, I'll take it. Like, yo, take it. Like, wow, like, bro, I need the money. Like, you need the money. Like, bro, I'm tired of selling crack, bro. I need the money, fam. I need it. But man, a couple of places bounced back. And of course, you guys scheduled the interviews this week. So I'm gonna see what's up with a couple places. But I already been cooking up and thinking about what the next move is gonna be. It's either gonna be BCCC Community College, CCBC Community College, HCC Community College, or AACC Community College. But I'm gonna find myself in some community college either this summer or this fall for sure, taking in something in marketing and advertising. If not, something in computer, maybe IT for sure, maybe IT because IT jobs be paying that bread. But I'm going to school this fall, paying that shit out of pocket, whatever I gotta do, because I need to learn another skill. Not a master's, just a couple of other, just a certificate or something that I can get this bread real quick and then get out of here. You feel me? Get this bread real quick, get a nice little coupe or something I can drive, or a hoop that I can drive to work. 45, $50,000 a year, going some trips, get a couple chicks. You know how it is. Not get a couple chicks, but like produce a couple albums, flip my money a couple of times. You know how it is. Facts. But that's why the podcast is called Revisions, fam. Because I'm revising everything for this next strong push. Something is hiring this summer. Somebody's gonna quit their job because they want to have a hot boy, hot girl summer. And I'm gonna like, yo, sign the bull. I don't care. I'm tired of 360 deals where the job is giving you stickers. And oh yeah, and I got one more thing I had to tell you. So funniest thing happened at work, right? I tell you, shit be crazy, right? So tell me why during the course of the week, like the week that I was going on vacation, when I get back, is a new person at the job. And it's his first day. I'm looking like, oh, what's up, bro? Something ain't right, right? I'm looking like, dang, like this guy don't look like a line cook. Like he look like a chef. And turns out like he is a chef. So apparently, like, I guess people at my job made the call to demote the sous chef that we had and then hire a new sous chef. So like the person I was getting into it with, and I don't got no malice against her particular. It just I have a low tolerance for stupid shit. Somehow she must have got like demoted out of her position and they hired someone else. So I'm looking like, damn, bro, like y'all didn't even say nothing. Like his first day here, y'all never said like this is the news such and such. They ain't say nothing. They ain't say what he was doing here, what position he was working, nothing. I said, man, yo, this shit crazy, yo. It's crazy because the executive chef that hired her and brought her in must have hired this dude. And now it's like it's weird now. And I'm just sitting there like enjoying the show. I haven't even been at the I haven't even been at this room for a year. And like, yo, I'm over it. That shit fucking crazy, fam. Fucking crazy. But this is episode 26 of the Just Send It podcast. You know what? I gotta cut this joint a little bit short because it's hot as hell in here. And I can't run the fan while I'm giving y'all this crisp, good sound and audio. But episode 26, Just Send the podcast, Riley Escobar. We back in the studio and I'm out. And we're gonna and as our outro song, we gonna play what's that song called? Not for Nothing by Lil Yachty and them. Lil Woody and them. Hold up. And for the fans, man, if y'all want to listen to like just more of my content that I have, 'cause I know some people listen to this. Shout out to the people that actually listen to me and listen to this as they do their what they call it, they run their errands and etc. Shout out to them. If y'all actually want to listen to the boy music, y'all can go on the SoundCloud and listen to my music on there. Stars Music Group. Y'all see me with the prayer hands on there. That's other stuff that I can listen to. Or y'all can go back and listen to the Cafe Hours podcast. We got 9 episodes on there that y'all can listen to just to pass the time. I promise I'm not gonna be slacking like I was before. I'ma stick to this shit and keep dropping episode after episode after episode. I need the homie to send me something important, something special. But other than that, people, it's your boy Riley. Let's go bar, and I'm out.
Yeah, thank God I'm on my monkey, finally relax. Kick back, unwind by the pool. Icy juice, leveling up on all you fools. You late, in my mind I know that I'm cool. I'm straight, don't need a bitch for nothing. Don't need me a nigga for nothing. Yeah.
She keep thinking I need her. Tell a bitch I don't need her. No, you think she a keeper, nah. But I ain't even seen her, nah. Lately, yeah. I've been on some different shit lately. I won't get the time back, it's my bad. Should've told your ass that you would came to me. I don't need a bitch for nothing.
Cool, I'm straight. Don't need a bitch for nothing. Don't need me a nigga for nothing. Yeah.
Nigga be thinking I need him. Tell the man I don't need him. Almost reached my freedom. Like somebody gotta teach him now. Keep it moving. God is telling me to keep it moving. Nah. I don't get a redo, no redos. Middle finger and peace to him. Don't need a nigga for nothing. Nothing.
Don't need me a nigga for nothing.
Relax, kick back, unwind by the pool.
Icy juice, leveling up on all you fools. You late, in my mind I know that I'm cool. I'm straight, don't need a bitch for nothing. Don't need me a nigga for nothing.
They'll be begging me like, please, can we get back to where